to another episode of Hillbilly Therapy. We are once again in the Exploder Studios. I am your Hillbilly Therapist, Mr. Jake Hill, and I am once again here with my partner in crime, Mr.
Dan Fraley.
Alrighty then. Dan, our email has been blowing up for the last week over all kinds of emails we're getting of people needing help.
Indeed.
And we do need to tell y'all, because apparently with our last episode, a lot of people thought we were actual fucking therapists.
Yeah.
We helped solve divorce problems.
Yeah.
I did get my video with instructions on how to build my wheelbarrow grill, so...
Well, that's good.
Fuck off, I made chicken.
That's good for you, I guess.
You ate the chicken. I just didn't tell you that's what it came off.
Yeah, you liar. All right.
All right. Well, I feel like we need to get just right to the questions because we've got a ton of them.
Absolutely.
All righty then. We're going to start off with our first one. This one is coming from a lady.
Oh,
it's not very often that we get women.
Not often, no.
No, because we're fucking idiots.
Like an all-male massage parlor, it ain't often. Women don't come in that much.
What the hell have you
Okay, if there was a massage parlor and it was only staffed by men, do you think a bunch of women would show up? They'd be filled up by a bunch of weirdo men? No, they wouldn't. Unless they're like models. They had to be the guys that have to be models. They wouldn't look like us.
That just ruined my entire...
Yeah,
I guess I should probably try my massage classes.
Yeah, it's not gonna work. Yeah.
Trying to fucking get some money. Jesus Christ.
They ain't gonna make money that way.
Alrighty, so we're gonna get to the questions of our fucking rambles.
Woo!
It says, just started listening on Apple Podcasts, which is awesome because you can find us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify.
We're
I love
everywhere.
it. She's randomly plugging for us. Love it.
I like it.
And it says, saw an email in the show notes, which is our hillbillytherapy@gmail.com. Man, she is just marketing the hell out of this question. Jesus. And it says, I'd reach out to you fellas to hopefully get a second opinion on the following matter. I was told recently that I'm a cougar, or that I fall into the cougar category. But I thought that was reserved for women of a certain age and not youthful single women like myself. Well, hello. Sorry. She was born in, I love she puts this, I was born in 1978, which means she's 41 years old. Says I'm conflicted because it seems like a compliment, also an insult at the same time. As much as I want to be a sexy older woman, I still feel like I haven't reached older woman status yet. What age do you guys feel a woman transitions into cougar mode? This is a crazy ass question because I love this woman already because she came to us for advice and we are fucking idiots.
It's always a good way. It's always a good way to start your advice with, yeah, I'm an idiot. Okay, here's my advice.
Well, you have to so that we don't end up in court. Be like, Judge, just so you know, before I gave that, I told her I was a fucking idiot.
If someone goes to court and they're consulting a podcast run by our knuckle asses, they deserve to be in court for whatever it is. That's what I'm going to say.
Okay, so... when do you become a cougar?
Well, that's shaky. I think that's shaky because it's like a cougar. First of all, it's like the generation.
First of all, what kind of an asshole tells? Don't tell a woman she's a cougar, asshole.
Yeah, it's a little weird. I think it's like with the cougar.
The guy's a dick, just so you know.
Yeah. Well, the thing about cougars, here's the thing. It's not a hard and fast number. I don't think anyone's ever said like, oh, after this age. Really, it's a behavior, and I think age is honestly, unless you're like 90 years old and marrying Anna Nicole Smith, age is just a number. You can be 41 and youthful, and you can be 27 and home in bed by 5 o'clock. I don't know. Everyone's different.
Dead, by the way.
Well, yeah, and she should be. The point is,
wow.
Yes,
Jesus.
I apologize for nothing. What I'm saying is no, but the guy was 90 something.
Junior high.
The guy was like 90 something years old when he married her. There's no, come on. Other than that, other than the threat of you turning into dust Thanos style, age is just a number. So you're 41 and you're out there and you're single and you're having fun, good for you. The term cougar comes from what kind of guys are you trying to date? If you're trying to date a 35-year-old, you're fine. If you're trying to date a 21-year-old named Bryce, and he's wearing a puka shell necklace and a popped collar, you're a cougar. Okay? Nothing wrong with dating that guy, kinda. But if you are explicitly going out for that, you're going for guys who could be your kids, then you're a cougar. Dating someone close to your age, up or down, no big deal. It depends on who you're going after. That's the difference.
Okay, first of all, I'm going to give dear Laura this bit of advice. If you were trying to date a man or wonder about a man's feelings, towards you, and he uses phrases like MILF, or Cougar,
Yeah.
you're dating a goddamn child.
That's true.
Because first of all, you should never, a gentleman never talks about a woman's age. You don't use things like Cougar. Fuck him.
If he was born during the George W. Bush presidency, yeah, too young. George W. Bush, the second one, the cocaine one.
Yeah, I still can't do the math.
Okay, if he was born after 2000.
I don't.
Yeah, so he's 19, 20 years old. No, that's a cougar. If you're going for that guy, you're a cougar. Whether you want to say it or not. If you're dating for someone, again, if you're dating a 30-year-old, who gives a crap? But that's the difference. The difference is who you're going after. You're going for the frat boy, then you might just well own it. That's all I'm saying.
Alrighty then. Luckily, we got tons more questions.
Heck yeah.
And Dan, how much of the news do you watch?
I watch a little bit, so.
I try not to watch the news because it scares me.
Yeah, it should. I watch it and it still scares me. So
oh, man. I got the beer burps real bad today. So if anybody's listening and keeps hearing me go, I'm apologizing for that shit now. But, and I decided the other day to watch the news, and I saw a video, and luckily we got an email in about it. It says, I live in Marysville, Ohio, and I'm just wondering your thoughts on this racist city councilwoman who was just featured on the news. She was talking about all kinds of people she didn't want living in her town, and I'm thinking there's more of us here would just soon as get rid of her stupid ass than let her speak for us anymore. And I'm going to fill in our listeners, since we have listeners from all over the country and different countries. This dipshit woman was essentially saying that, she didn't want Mexicans and blacks living in her neighborhood. Except for that one black couple. I mean, they're okay, I guess. And I've said this on stage, and I've said this many times in the past. It is 2019.
yes.
Okay. I appreciate you.
I'm confirming me. I'm confirming you are not drunk enough to not know the year. You're good.
I appreciate that. It is 2019. If you're a racist in this country, just go on TV and be like, FYI, I'm an asshole. You're an asshole. I'm sorry. There's no need for that shit in 2019. Dan, you're a school teacher, or we're a school teacher.
I was a substitute teacher, which is almost a school teacher, but not.
You know more than I do.
It's like a teacher.
Do you not know more than I do?
It's like a teacher without respect. That's what it is. That's a substitute teacher.
It's just called teacher.
No, teachers get more respect, man. When they can give you detention,
they're buying their own.
When they can give you detention or homework, they get a little bit of respect. I couldn't do either one of those, so they knew the score.
Alrighty, but I forgot what the fuck I was even going.
Well, okay, this woman. I've seen this woman. This woman, if I don't know how she managed to sign the paperwork to run. I think she's running for city council. And
wait, she's running now?
Yes, it was on the news recently.
Oh, I knew that, but I thought
she's running now.
I thought she was already she was already on the. You're a dumb shit.
She's running now.
Holy shit!
And she has about as good a chance as Ross Perot of winning. And Ross Perot's dead, by the way, and he has a better chance of this woman. This woman is if you took your grandma and all the racist things she was thinking.
That's what I was going to ask.
If all the racist things she was thinking and she said them out loud for some reason, something about Puerto Ricans or, the guys with the crooked noses, some kind of racial slur they wanted to throw out. Yeah.
I turned it off after.
If you think about that, that's the kind of, what she said was, she didn't care if black people moved into the neighborhood, but she said, I want to keep it mostly white. And she didn't agree with black people and white people getting married. But apparently in her world, it's 1945 Alabama. Okay?
Alabama's back.
This woman will get 7 votes, and one of them will be from one of her different personalities. This woman has no chance of winning, and she's a lunatic, and she should be treated as such. Listen here, Grandma Gertie, you racist fuck. Okay? I don't care what year you think it is. As the host has confirmed, it is 2019, and I know that sounds like your cholesterol or your age or whatever. It is not. It is the year. So if you don't want to say, fine, don't say the dumb shit in public. Just go back to the library, sit down, and think about the good old days when certain people couldn't vote and women knew their place. Just shut the hell up and let the rest of us live in society.
Yeah, that pretty much summed up.
Yeah, very much, yeah.
The question that I forgot was I was going to ask about when the hell we segregated schools, because apparently this bitch thinks it's before that.
Yeah, she does.
I believe you already said a date.
She just drank her way through the 60s. She don't remember any of it.
Drank, really?
Oh,
it was the 60s.
No, she
was doing more.
No, she drank. She
It's
was a
big
good Christian alcoholic. Damn it. That's right. You don't do the wacky tobacco. You do the alcohol like God intended.
I feel like you're judging me.
Hey, unless you start,
as he's saying that, I'm taking a sip of beer.
Unless
as this some bitch said that.
Unless you start saying racist stuff, you're still better than her. That's all I'm going to say.
Well, yeah.
Well, there you go. Well, that's the bar. You racist old lady. Anything else? You're anything else. You're fine.
Time out.
Yeah.
You did not say it correctly. The racist old lady running for city council.
That is true. God, like I said, God
I'm just going to say this, Marysville.
God help that city.
Marysville, I swear to God, if you vote this dumb bitch in,
oh dear,
every week on this show, we'll start off with the phrase, fuck Marysville.
No, I'll go
I swear to God, I'll do it.
I'll do you one better.
I'll do it.
I'll do you one better. I'll go to the city council meetings. I'll show up just to heckle her.
Don't do that.
I'll do it.
No, because then they'll vote her in.
No.
They'll vote her in just to watch us show up.
And the thing is, I know what I'll do is I'll go and I'll heckle her, and then she'll eventually say something even more racist and get kicked out. So I think that's a win-win. That's my opinion.
Okay, Marysville, don't do it just so we'll show up to heckle her, please.
It's a challenge. I'm not saying you should. I'm saying if you do, that's the warning.
Talk about hold my beer, Jesus Christ.
Yep, damn right.
You don't even drink and you're saying
don't even.
weird.
Hey, I'm being honest though.
Wow.
All right, sober honesty.
Dan, do you like fairs?
I do indeed.
All right. Well, we're going to talk about some assholes at fairs, apparently.
Like everyone?
Good.
Wow. Pretty much most everybody. Let's be honest.
No, we're going to talk about, because I grew up as a fair kid.
Yeah.
You know, showing off rabbits and horses and everything else at the fair. But apparently, we got an email in that at a recent fair, there was a bunch of kids being assholes walking around saying words like pussy.
Uh-huh.
And referring to women's pussies and how they're going to, quote, fuck that shit.
Uh-huh.
And we had a person get into a verbal argument because their kids were present having to listen to this. Yeah. And they want to know what we would have done in this situation. Because they wanted to tear these kids' heads off for saying stupid shit like that in front of their kids. And they want to know our opinions on what the hell we would have done in this situation. So my level-headed co-host here, I'm going to let you go first because we ain't had a burn it to the ground in a while. So I'm gonna let you just burn this bitch to the ground.
I'm gonna surprise the hell out of people right now. Here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna
damn near fell off the seat. Holy shit!
He almost spilled his beer. Now,
almost.
Not enough. It's not enough to do it, but it's very damn close. But I'm just saying what I'm going to do. What I would do in this situation, understand the things. First of all, if you're at a county fair and you're not expecting to run into, let's say 60% assholes, you're gonna. Okay? I've been to a bunch of county fairs in different counties all over this state. It doesn't matter. They're assholes. There are different kinds of people. There are carnies. There are assholes. There are farm kids. And then there are people who use county fairs as an excuse to dress like skanks. Those are the four kinds of people that exist in a county fair. Now, the idea that you're hearing children say words like pussy, I don't know about you and I don't know what your deal is, but understand that 50% of the country voted for a president that's okay with that. The other part is, anyone who says anything like, I'm going to fuck that shit, has never done it. Okay? That's the thing. It's like when you're a kid and all you do is talk about sex, it's because you've never had it. That's how that works. So I wouldn't look at them, I wouldn't be mad, I wouldn't be upset with them. Here's what I would do. I would simply take my child and go somewhere else. You know why? Because those little shitheads, if they're kids or whatever, and teenagers especially, and they're going to be doing what they do, if they're going to be doing that, nothing you say is going to change that. Because the second you yell at them, and the second you turn your head, all they're going to hear, they're going to say is, "Dude, fuck that bitch." That's what they're going to say. Because they're little shitheads. Most teenagers are little shitheads. So you have to take it in reality. It's like if you're in a bar, and there's a guy with a mullet named Troy, there's a good chance that guy has married at least one of his cousins. You can't change that. You just have to accept reality. So in this case, I wouldn't do anything to them. I would simply take my kids and move them out there. But I assure you, if they're a certain age, they've heard the words before, and as long as they don't repeat them, they'll be fine. Hearing the curse words does not impact them. It's when they say them themselves. That's what you have to worry about.
I'm going to give this simple thing. Prayer.
You would.
No. You give me a second. I was taking a sip of beer. Sorry. Prayer.
Okay.
Because this is what you need to do. You need to pray for these children. And when they get home and they say stupid shit like that, because you know damn well they're saying that kind of shit in front of their parents too.
Oh, probably, yeah.
That their parents beat their motherfucking ass.
Prayer and ass kicking. That's a good combination.
Yes, it is. Because you know what? I've got a 2-year-old, soon to be 3-year-old, but I'm with this person. I'm sick of having to deal with these shithead little kids, especially at a county fair. Yeah. I'm sorry. The county fair ain't made for little shithead Timmy to go and act like a motherfucking asshole. You know what it is? It's for these damn kids that have worked their ass off all year, getting up at 4 a.m. so they can go show their horses that they can get some money and stuff for their kinds of thing. That's what the county fair is for, not for these little shithead kids that run around acting like assholes, saying shit like this. So no, I do think these kids need to get their fucking ass whooped, as I'm fucking sick of dealing with these little shithead kids that, one, when you say excuse me, don't get the fuck out the way. They look at you like, the fuck you say to me? Motherfucker, I will pick you up and throw your ass. Alright? I baled hay, all through my childhood. I had my first job at 9 years old, following my family's mowing business, picking trash up on the side of the road, because I actually had a fucking parent. So yes, you know what? The thing, I'm reading, exactly what you said to them, and I'm gonna be honest with you. You said a lot less things than I probably would have said to some of these shithead kids. Don't go to the fair and be an asshole. You go and support these young kids that are busting their asses off. They got a better work ethic than Jimmy the fucking asshole. And again, if he's saying things like, I'm gonna get her pussy and I'm gonna fuck that, this motherfucker's jerking off. I guarantee it. This motherfucker ain't getting anything. And cause that's what? He's gonna grow up to be the kind of asshole that sits at the bar at fucking 30 years old and talks about how good he used to be in his heydays. When reality, this motherfucker's got a subscription to fucking Pornhub.com. Welcome for the free plug.
Because they clearly need it.
Yes.
The porn industry online is suffering. They are suffering. Although I will say that really what I've noticed on that as I let you go, I think in that question there, I think you and I switch places.
We did.
I do, because I think normally it's the other way around usually. Usually I'm the lunatic.
It's because I grew up a fair kid that you had people that were boycotting fairs because all these dumb shit kids. When you got these kids that have worked their fucking asses off. Yeah. I've got friends that have, kids that had rabbits and stuff that were winning awards that people weren't there to see these awards and stuff. These kids that worked fucking hard all year just because these little fucking asshole kids that their parents aren't around to fucking ground them, give them time, whatever the fuck you gotta do. Just fucking don't let your kids grow up to be assholes.
That's a good one.
Because all they do is they grow up to be asshole adults. I'm gonna move on before I cause a fucking brain aneurysm because I got dizzy.
That's when the little star should pop up on the screen, like the NBC, the more you know star. Don't let your kids grow up to be assholes. Ding. That's what it should be.
I pray to God our producers put that like.
Oh, that'd be awesome. That would be awesome.
Random shout out to Frank, our producer, that produces all this crazy shit.
Absolutely.
It makes funny videos for y'all to laugh your asses off.
He does. He does very well, and we appreciate that.
So, where are we at here? I think that's going to be the end of this episode.
Yeah, that's a good way to stop.
Because
telling children to fuck themselves. And
yes, that is our way in this episode.
Damn fucking children. Yeah.
But I need to go get some more beer at the supermarket, and I think I caused myself a brain aneurysm because I'm still a little dizzy.
This might be the last episode. This might be it. The next one will be a compilation episode of all the best because he's dead. That's what'll happen.
It'll be a memorial episode.
We're like, well, these are clips because he died in the last one. We don't know.
So we'll find out next week if I made it past my damn brain aneurysm. But we'll end it the same way we end every episode. You ain't gotta go home, but you gotta get the hell out of here. Y'all have a good week.
Last call for the bar, I'll soon be leaving. While she's waiting patiently at home for me, I'll play just one more song and think about her. 'Cause I love her, and I know she loves me.